So in the previous topic we saw how to find the impedance variation over a transmission line for the given load impedance ZL using Smith chart. Using Smith chart we can easily find impedance variation over a transmission line for a given value of ZL. To do that, we have to obtain that we have to mark the impedance ZL on the Smith chart. So ZL we have to mark like this. Then we have to draw the VSWR circle. This is a VSWR circle. We have to draw the VSWR circle like this. And to find the impedance variation, to see how the impedance varies over this, we have to move from load ZL in the clockwise direction. We have to move like this in the clockwise direction. We can find impedance variation over the transmission line. So as we move from ZL, impedance changes like this. So this whatever the changes here, changes means we can find at any point over this VSWR circle. For example, at this position, what is the impedance at this position we can find out. That is read the resistance circle value and reactance circle value passing through this point, that gives the impedance at this particular position. So that is the impedance at that particular position over here. Distance also we can measure, as we saw in the previous topic. We can measure what is the distance from here to here. That is reading the distance scale, we can find what is the impedance at this distance from here to here. That means this is a point. For example, you draw a line passing through this, this is a point. So you draw a line passing through this point and it intersect this distance somewhere here. Note down the value of distance here and distance here, take the difference, and we will be getting what is the distance from here to here. So we can find at what distance you are from the load and what is the impedance here. That is similarly over the transmission line. So from the load you are at some distance here, you can read what is the impedance here. So you can read the impedance at any position over a transmission line by reading the impedance over this VSWR circle. So this VSWR circle gives the impedance over this VSWR circle are the impedances variation over the transmission line. Now we can observe here from this Smith chart here at the V maxima. So that is a V maxima here. The impedance is maximum here. So this is a point here. This point at this position we will be having Z maximum value. So impedance is maximum here and it varies here. And that is impedance maximum, it becomes maximum here, it is maximum here, and as we move impedance varies like this. But you can see here, as you move over like this, that is as you move over at some distance, see for example like this, at some distance D1 from the load D1 at some distance, say like this. So as you started from here, I will move here like this, and at some position we'll observe for at this position, okay, the impedance is like 1 minus jx. That means you move over a VSWR circle, wherever VSWR circle intersect the R is equal to 1 circle. So this is R is equal to 1 circle. See, this is R is equal to 1 circle. This circle, this is R is equal to 1 circle. This is R is equal to 1 circle here. This circle. So this VSWR circle is intersecting R is equal to 1 circle here. You stop here. So read the impedance at this position. That impedance, because resistance circle value is 1 here, that is 1, and X may take any value. Resistance reactance X, it may be, because we are below the below lower part of this Smith chart, it is a negative, so minus jx here. So as we started from here load and we moved like this, we are coming across a impedance at some particular position. The impedance value is 1 minus j. That means the real part is 1, and reactance, it has some reactance value here. So we are coming across a impedance value equal to 1 minus jx. That is the real part is 1. So at some distance, so as we move like this from the load at some distance, for example at D1, that is from here, from the load we traveled a distance equal to this point, that is wherever VSWR circle intersect R is equal to one circle, we moved up to that point. So started from here load and moved in the clockwise direction, we stopped wherever VSWR circle intersect the R is equal to one circle. That means we traverse a distance from here to here. So that distance, for example, it is equal to d1. We traveled a distance equal to d1. We stopped there. So that is we stopped here wherever it intersect here. There the impedance is equal to 1 minus jx. So such positions, such impedance also we are coming across over the transmission at some position like this. The impedance is equal to in this form 1 minus jx, that is the real part is equal to 1, that is z0. Here real part is equal to z0. This is unnormalized. So unnormalized means you have to multiply this by z0. So you will be getting real part is equal to 50. So like that at this position, that is at some distance from the load, at this distance, that is a d1, we have a impedance is equal to 1 minus jx, or okay, like that we can come across. Similarly also further if you move, see over the so one point we got, that is the impedance is equal to 1 minus jx. Next further over this you start further you can move like this, and we are coming across one more point, see like this, where the VSWR circle is intersecting G is equal to one circle. See this G is equal to one circle. See the G is equal to one circle. This we studied in Smith chart, in impedance matching. G is equal to one circle is there. So this VSWR circle is intersecting somewhere here, that G is equal to one circle. So if you read the admittance here, read now the admittance at this position, that is y is equal to 1 plus jb. The admittance at this position is equal to 1 plus jb. So as we start moving from the ZL, we are coming, as we move, that means as you traverse over a transmission line like this at some position, okay, see like at some position, as you move at some position like d1, there is a impedance that is equal to z. This is z. Z is equal to 1 minus jx. Z is equal to 1 minus jx. And again if you at some position, as you further if you move like this, see like this here, as you move like this at some position, like a distance is equal to d2 from the load ZL, there may be a impedance, that may be admittance may be in this form 1 plus jb. So as you move like this further, as you move like this at some position like this, that means wherever VSWR circle intersect the G is equal to one circle, that is this is the G is equal to one circle, G is equal to one circle, at this position the admittance is equal to 1 plus jb form. That means the real part is equal to 1 again, admittance real part is equal to 1. So like that variations of impedance we are coming across as we move over a transmission line. So as we move over a transmission line like this at some positions, see like this, as we move like this, we will be coming across maximum value like this, wherever voltage maxima is there, we are coming across maximum impedance. And if you move at some positions, as we move at some positions, the impedance, normalized impedance over the transmission line may be in this form 1 minus jx form, or the admittance at some position, if you look, the admittance may be in this form 1 plus jb form also. So we can mark we can find out that at what distance that impedance is, at what distance that admittance is, we can find out from the Smith chart. So here so this z is equal to 1 minus jx. This is z is equal to 1 minus jx. That at what distance this impedance is, we can find out from the Smith chart. That is, you start moving from here and you move over a VSWR circle and stop wherever that VSWR circle intersect the R is equal to 1 circle. This is R is equal to 1 circle. You stop wherever this VSWR circle intersect R is equal to 1 circle. There the impedance is equal to 1 minus jx, or if it is okay, you can again come across that. So first we will be seeing this here, as we move in the clockwise direction, here it intersect the R is equal to 1 circle. So the impedance here is 1 minus jx form. So we can find out the distance of this from the load point ZL. So to measure the distance from here to here, that is this impedance occurs at a distance of d1 from the load point, that you can easily find from the Smith chart. See like this. So this is a load ZL here, and here the impedance is equal to 1 minus jx. So you read the impedance here, you draw a line starting from here, passing through this, draw a line passing through the point wherever VSWR circle intersect R is equal to 1 circle. This is R is equal to 1 circle. You stop, and through that point you draw a line here. This line, you read what is the wavelength here, what is the distance distance here, and what is here you read minus the 2. We will be getting what is the distance d1 that we studied in the previous. So like that we can see at what distance this 1 minus jx impedance is, that we can find. See like at what distance this 1 minus jx is, that is real part is equal to 1. That impedance distance we can find over the transmission line. So we assume this type of impedance, that is real part 1 form of impedance, is there at some distance from the load, that you can easily you can find from the Smith chart. Because as you move from the load, just you travel over a VSWR circle and stop wherever it intersect the R is equal to 1 circle, and to stop there and draw a line passing through that point up to the this distance scale. Measure the distance from load point to this point, that gives the d1. Similarly, we can measure, we can see the distance at which the admittance is equal to 1 plus this real part of admittance is equal to 1. To do that, again start from load point, go on, travel over the VSWR circle like this. Wherever this VSWR circle intersect the G is equal to 1 circle, that is the G is equal to 1 circle here. So as you travel like this, this is G is equal to 1 circle. VSWR circle intersect at this position, you stop here and measure the distance. What is the distance from here to here? To obtain that, what you have to do, you draw a line passing through this point, that is here, passing through that point here. This is I have drawn here, this is the line here. Measure the distance from so from what is the distance you read here, and read what is the distance value here. Take a difference of those two, we will be getting the distance from here to here. So like that we can find out a d2, that is it is a distance at which admittance is equal to 1 plus jb form. Similarly, impedance also we can find out this form of, that is real part of 1 is equal to 1 you can find. So this is z here, this impedance, this is a z value. So we can read that from the Smith chart. So you can find at what distance this impedance is from the Smith chart over the transmission line. Similarly, we can find out admittance also over the 1. So here from the Smith chart we can find out a distance of the impedance as you move like this. The impedance at some position at a distance d1, it may be in this form, 1 minus jx form, that is real part 1. That means wherever this intersects the r is equal to 1 circle, you stop and measure the distance, you will be getting a d1. At that position, real part of impedance is 1, but the reactance may take any value. Similarly, you can move like this and we can find out where the admittance real part is 1. To get that distance d2, you should start moving like this and stop wherever this VSWR circle intersect the g is equal to 1 circle. You stop there. There the admittance is because it is on the g is equal to 1 circle, real part is 1 and admittance take any value, susceptance value may be anything. So like b may be something here. So we have to read the value of b. What is the b value? But real value is 1 only, but b value something. We have to read what is the susceptance here. Similarly, you can read what is the reactance here. Real value is 1, but reactance take some value that we can read here. A b value and x value you can read at this position. So you can find out the distance of these positions at which the impedance may be like this or admittance may be like this over the transmission line using a Smith chart.